Hey everyone, I wanted to get on here because some of you guys were asking to see all the pages, so we're just going to go one by one and a little bit less boat experience here. So this is the book, and it's going to be square for the bulk buy. So it's a smaller version, probably goes to about here, so it's almost 5 by 5, 4.75 by 4.75. So those are the ones that are $1. Again, this was just redesigned for Amazon. I can only price them at what I price them at because it's full color. Technically the minimum price for a full color with full distribution is over $9 a book. Even at this small page count, I think there's like 36 pages. So just know that I priced it as low as possible on Amazon, okay? So I'm not trying to make money off the Amazon ones. We bought these in bulk, and so we're gonna be doing the smaller ones for $1 each, and you have to pay for shipping for that one. But we're gonna go through this real quick. So that's the front. See if this will adjust for you guys. And then the back left plenty of room on the bulk purchase. There's no barcode, so there's plenty of room to put your own, like if you guys are posting, putting your own sticker for your class. These are for class. These are literally Oils 101 class books, okay? So we'll just go through the pages so you can see what they look like. The first spread is basically what are essential oils and how do you use them, okay? So yeah, you guys, sorry for those of you guys in Canada, not compliant for Canadians. Quality, it just goes through the whole thing. We talk a little bit about understanding quality. A lot of people will talk about grades. I know like in Sarah Harnish's book and in many online avenues, you guys will see them talk about grade A through D. That is just to help people understand the concept of different qualities of oils, but I find it's a little bit misleading. Not that anyone's trying to mislead anyone, and that was not why it was actually created. It's actually a very good way to create something, but no company, it's like grade A eggs. No company is going to say grade B eggs. You're never going to see that, okay? So it's just trying to say that these are high quality oils. Everyone's going to put grade A if there was a grading system. Just know that. We're going to get into the FDA conversation in just a little bit, but do know that the FDA doesn't regulate that. So whether it's high quality or low quality, like nobody's going to put that they have low quality oils. So the grading system, that grade A through D, is really just to help you visualize the difference. And so Dr. Cole Woolley came up with this kind of pyramid looking thing, and I've kind of reorganized it a little bit, but you guys can see there that he talks about authentic, meaning it's 100% pure. Single species. Then you'll see some that are most common. The most common type of oil that you see that would be therapeutic grade is manipulated grade, which means it's pure, but there's multi-species. It helps it smell better. Okay, so that's very common, more common than you would think. And then you'll see the perfume grade, which is basically pure oils with synthetic, just a small amount of synthetic to help them smell different. And then huge amounts of oils are this type here as well, that is basically 100% synthetic. And so this book helps explain what those are. I don't want anyone to ever confuse them to think that there's an actual grade of oils, but it's not wrong. If you wanted to share that and you started talking about grades A through D, just say, you know, there's no real grading system, but this just helps you educate them a little bit further down the road on that. Okay, the next spread is some things to consider. These are actual quotes that are pulled from actual studies that will help you teach the class better. So basically talking about personal care products contain some of the worst toxic chemicals, and it's basically a study based on the National Institute of Occupational Safety and Health. They did a study and they tested close to 3,000 different chemicals, and they found a bunch of different interesting things. And so that's what this is, and it's supposed to help your students in your class be like, whoa, that's really scary. Okay, so these different quotes are helpful to understand that you know, there's a lot of quotes that you're going to see going around that talks about how many chemicals are introduced, how many chemicals aren't really tested. This is, you know, how many kids are treated each year in the hospital in the ER for unintentional poisonings. You know, honestly, it's meant to kind of freak them out a little bit, because it should freak you out a little bit, okay? But these are real solid quotes that you can use in your classes that are actually verified, okay? I find that there's a lot of non-verified stuff out there. Okay, then it goes into the different uses, and so it's going to do each page on each oil in the premium starter kit for the US market. No, the bottles are not the Vitality ones, because it talks about that, and I think it is important for you to educate your customer that if you're passing around the Vitality one, you say this is the one that comes in the kit. It also comes in the full color bottle that is the same oil inside and out. They're just labeled differently for regulations, okay? And that's important for you to teach, okay? But just know I've included fun facts about each oil, common uses, and best practice uses, so they can get an idea of what to do. So I'm just going to breeze through these real quick so you can see, like, frankincense, and it's just all very colorful. I've tried to include a picture that shows what the item is. Copaiba, peppermint, stress away. This image, oops, is a little bit different in the other book because I just thought we needed more room. Again, this is a much bigger book, so the type is bigger in this, especially for those of you who have a hard time reading small books. Thieves, and then it goes into all the blends. It tells you underneath the oil what it is. So this is a blend, Digize, and sorry, I'm missing a page here, missing a few pages. I don't know if I skipped any, but it's all oil. So purification, and what do we get there? It covers Ningxia Red, okay, so people are asking about that as well. The Ningxia Red page talks about what you should potentially use it for, common uses, best practice. I even talk about, is it safe? I think people often are confused about pregnant women and nursing, and so yes, I talk about that it is safe to use. And then if you look here, all the diffusers, how they work, what is the benefits of diffusing. So this should all help you just go through the class pretty quickly. And then there's a little page that talks about the more you know. It's basically the same information that's on the back of my quad fold flyers that talks about just little things like, what is neat oil? What does neat look like? What's a carrier oil? What if essential oil gets in your eye? How, you know, don't apply a citrus oil when you go out in the sun. Always dilute with a carrier oil for children under 12. You know, how many drops are in each bottle? What does neat mean? What does hot mean? So those are just interesting things. And then the last page is basically how to order, okay? So this book directs them back to you. And it says basically, you know, purity is key when choosing the right essential oil company. The right person to assist you on your journey is also important. My goal is to help you learn the right way to use your essential oils. Basically, you are saying this to them, okay? And also to share more ways to add health and wellness to your family and home. There are several ways you can get started. Ask me how to become a wholesale Young Living member, and then it talks about a few different things. So it talks about 24% off retail prices. These are benefits of membership. It talks about discounts of over 50% off retail price for the premium starter kit. We all know it's about 55% off. No additional fees. Your kit purchase is your membership fee. No minimum monthly orders. Order what you want when you want. Also, though, I share that the really cool benefit, and you have to share this in your class, is that you have also access to essential rewards to get up to an additional 25% back on your monthly order. I think you need to highlight that and tell people, like, what company does that? Like on your credit card, you know, whatever card, you get 5% back. We're giving up to 25% back, and pretty quickly too. I mean, you're going to get 20, and you can explain this. I didn't have enough room to go into all of the essential rewards, but that's what that essential reward flyer would be to give to them. And then access to a group of health conscious people who are on the same path. That just means I hope you have a group that you can add them to once you actually get them signed up. So this is it. And the back just says, this simple little manual is a perfect addition to your premium starter kit with Young Living essential oils. It helps you unpack each item with tips and usage ideas to get you started. It's an essential oil 101 class wrapped up in a pretty simple and fun little book. That's what this is. It's meant for you to either give it to someone when they get their kit if you didn't teach a class, or to teach a class with this in their hand, okay? So this is really a class in a book, And it's just made to, you know, you could just read it along with them, and it just gives them a visual, and it's not overwhelming. Okay, so again, this is the Amazon version. It's bigger. The one that's coming hopefully by the end of this week or beginning of next week is the square version that will be $1 a piece. And I'm super excited about that price point for you guys, because literally we are just trying to put these at cost, like the lowest price possible, to get these out to you guys so that you can share oils with everyone, right? That's the goal, is to get oils into everybody's home. Okay, so next up, if you haven't already understood what we're talking about today, because a lot of this talks about some understanding compliance and how we word things. So if you are wanting to join me, you can watch the next video, and the next video is on the FDA compliance and how come certain companies can actually not be compliant, right? How is that even possible? Okay, so we'll see you in a bit.